Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pictures shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. A man dragged a boy inside the living room and threw him on the floor. His hands were tied with the thick rope and brooched his fragile wrists. His mouth was tied by a piece of cloth. Tears were flowing from his eyes. He was trying his best to free himself. Just then, the man who brought him here came and sat on the couch. He was holding a glass of wine in his hand. He was enjoying to see the boy in pain. Jungi, while drinking, your trying are worthless. You can't untie this rope by this fragile body. Do you want me to untie this rope? Boy looked at him with hopeful eyes and nodded his head vigorously. Okay, then come to me. Boy was trying to stand up, but because of rope he couldn't. His legs were also tied up. He somehow started crawling to him, but Jungi didn't have this much patience to wait. So he picked the one side of the rope and pulled it to himself. Along with rope, boy also came to him. He untied his hands and legs. His wrist got some dark bruises and little bit blood stain. Jungi removed the cloth from his mouth and he started breathing heavily. Jungi, no, thank you. That's so ungrateful behavior. I think I have to teach you everything. Grabbed his ears and made him look up. When anyone do anything or for you, so you have to say thank you. What should you have to say? Boy didn't say anything. He was busy in catching his breath. Such an ungrateful brat. Look like you don't understand the language of love. It's all right. I know so many languages. Choked him and boy started hitting on his legs to free himself. Tears started flowing from his eyes. No, no, no. Wrong move, boy. Say thank you first. Boy, thank you. Jungi immediately left his throat. That's like a good boy. Went to somewhere and brought a glass of water. Do you want water? Boy looked at him and nodded his head vigorously. Yes. Jungi gave him water and he started drinking, but because of trembled hands, it spilled on his clothes. Jungi was looking at him while drinking. Boy, thank you. Jungi, you learned very well. Come and sit here. Boy went to him but didn't know where he should sit. Where do I sit? Jungi pulled him on his lap. Here, held his tiny waist by his strong arm. What's your name? Boy tried to remove Jungi's arm, but he tightened his grip. Papa, Jimin. Jungi, so Jimin put the cigarette on his lips, lighten up it, pointed his finger on the center table. There is lighter. Jimin, oh, okay. He picked the lighter with trembled hands, but he didn't know how to lighten up this. He was figuring out. Just then he caught the slap and he fell on the floor. Jungi threw the lighter on him. I don't have much time to waste. Get up and lighten up it fast. Jimin again sat on his lap but got a slap because he didn't know how to lighten up. After few slaps he asked and Jungi taught him. This time he lightened up cigarette without getting slapped. Jungi, do you know why are you here? Jimin shook his head vigorously. No. Jungi, you are here just because of your stepbrother. My brother whom I love the most. Now you have to pay for his deed. I know you are innocent, but your biggest fault is that he was your brother. Jimin, please let me go. I don't have any relationship with him. My mother got separated from my dad a long ago. Yoongi, it doesn't matter to me. I want to his whole family. Jimin, no, let me go. Yoongi, you have to live with me here in this house. I can you right here right now, but I won't do this. My brother was innocent. You are also innocent. I won't let you. I will torture you. Welcome to hell. Arthur's point of view. It was the starting of the hell. Yoongi loved his brother so much and can't do anything for him. He tried to save him but couldn't. Yoongi, Jimin's stepbrother, kidnapped him from abroad and gave him terrible. He even him too and sent the video. They were mafias and mafias don't have heart. They are deaf and blind. They neither listen or see no sin. They only know one thing, and that is revenge. The rivalry between Min and Park families were very old. It transferred from generation to generation. Jimin's mom was second wife of his dad. When she found out about this rivalry, she separated from her husband. Jimin was very young when all this happened. He didn't have any connection from his dad and stepbrother, but he also get the victim of this revenge. Yoongi wanted to give him more terrible than his brother. He was blind in revenge. What else you can expect from the mafia? He grown up by seeing blood and hearing revenge. In his body, revenge was flowing in place of blood. He was raised by this. Mercy, emotions, these words weren't in his dictionary. He was so attached from his young. His painful screamings were still echoing in his ears. He couldn't sleep because of the guilt of not saving his young wasn't letting him sit peacefully. He immersed himself in drinking and smoking. Because of excessive drinking and smoking, his anger issues increased. He got angry on small things, no matter on which thing he was angry. His all the anger, frustration released on Jimin. Jimin didn't do anything but always got the victim of Yoongi's anger. He tried his best to not do any mistake but always ended up being crying. This mansion was the witness of his pain and sorrow. Yoongi also locked him inside the house. He was caged in this house. Jimin thought Yoongi was doing this for his young. He hoped that one day Yoongi's anger calmed down and he stopped doing this. As time passed, his anger increased. First, he himself forcefully married him and then made him. Later, denied him to accept him as his husband. He never treated him as his husband. He always treated him as trash. People became blind in anger and revenge. Yoongi was the prime example of this. Time skipped after few months. Jimin was standing under the shower since 2 hours. He was shivering badly and Yoongi was sitting in front of him and drinking. He drank 4 bottles. It was fifth. He was looking Jimin with furious eyes. Today when he returned home, it was raining. His eyes fell on the garden where Jimin was happily dancing in rain. A sweet smile crept on his lips. First time he saw Jimin smiling, but then he saw another man was looking at him with binocular. While standing in front of his house, he became mad to see him. He beat that man mercilessly and dragged Jimin in the washroom and off his all the clothes and made him stand here. Jimin was clueless, but after hearing Yoongi, he understood. He was just jealous. Yoongi was only looking at him without blinking his eyes. Jimin didn't know what to say, so he only stood there, but he can felt Yoongi's anger. Yoongi threw the bottle on the floor and went closer to him. What were you doing in the garden? You were shamelessly sowing what's mine. Aren't I enough for you? You want more? You should have told me that you are in this much heated up. I will quench your thirst. Jimin was trying to clear his misunderstanding, but he didn't give him any chance to explain and started him more harshly than ever. He was reminding him that he was only his. Only he can see his body. He can't show off this to anyone. Time skipped in the morning. He woke up and found himself on their bed and remembered what happened yesterday night. He looked at himself and found he was in Yoongi's oversized hoodie. He removed the blanket and tried to get up but heard a voice. Don't get up, lay down. Jimin looked at him. Hobie Hang, you here? Hobie smiled and placed the food tray on the side table. Yes, I am. Hobie was a mafia doctor and Yoongi's best friend. Yoongi only trusted on him. Except him, nobody knew about Jimin. He knew everything about Yoongi. Yoongi never hid anything from him. He treated Jimin just like his younger brother. Yoongi also knew this. Whenever he hurted Jimin, next day he called Hobie to treat him. When his anger calmed down, he became human, but only for few minutes. Jimin, Hyang, when did you come? Hobie, in the morning. See, I made breakfast for you. Let me feed you. Jimin, I will eat by myself. Yoongi won't like it. Hobie, Yoongi isn't here. He won't do anything because of me. You just enjoy your breakfast. Fed him breakfast and medicine. Jimin, Hobie, will you accept my one request? Jimin, say. Hobie, run away from here. Jimin looked at him. Hyang, what are you saying? Hobie, I am saying what I should say long ago. I already did all the arrangements. Yoongi will come back at night. Till then, you will safely reach at the safe place. Jimin, Hyang, are you mad? No, I won't go anywhere. Yoongi is your best friend. How can you think to betray him? No, it's wrong. Hobie, it's not the time to think about right and wrong. Just go away. You are waiting for beast to turn man. It's impossible. He won't change. The fire of revenge took over his senses. He will only hurt you. I can't see you in pain anymore. Jimin, where do I go? I don't have anyone except Yoongi and you. He still couldn't get over from his Hyang's death. I can't give him the pain of losing his best friend too. No, I can't snatch you from him. Yoongi will find out me from anywhere. He will. You. Hobie, you don't worry about me. You should only think about yourself. Yoongi isn't in his right senses. Day by day, his anger issues is increasing. He will. You. Why aren't you understanding? Jimin, Hyang, you are a doctor. You should treat him. I lost my mom and I know how the pain of separation of your loved ones feel. He needs love and assurance. We should try to heal his pain. Hobie, you are insane. You are still taking his side. You are still thinking about him whom you gave you pain. Jimin, why are you seeing this pain? See his other side too. He always called you to treat me. He always made food for me. Just for few minutes, but still he talked nicely. It's the sign that there is still hope. He can be recovered. Hobie, you will lost your life. Jimin, there is. Then it's let it be. I have nothing to lose. I already lost my everything. I don't want to live. But if my life can make Yoongi like before, then I will be happy. His Hyang also want to see him happy and living normal life. I will try to make him happy. Confused and angry to know about Jimin's thinking, Let me clear the confusion. One day, Yoongi came back to home and hugged Jimin tightly and started crying. It was his Yang's birthday. He shared his pain with him. He told him everything. At that day, he found out that Yoongi was sick and he needed treatment. He wanted to make him normal again and ready to do anything for that. Time skipped after 2 years. Yoongi was sitting in study room and checking the files. He was looking so serious. A little boy was peeking him through the door. He wanted to say something but scared of Yoongi. Yoongi saw him and he hid himself behind the door. Yoongi, while looking at the file, come inside. I know you are hiding behind the door. Little boy came inside and went to him. Tell me what happened. Little boy picked the coffee mug and placed it on the wooden floor and kicked it by his full strength. Mug passed near by his head and hit the lamp. Yoongi looked at him with widened eyes, hearing the loud sound. Jimin ran inside and saw a lamp was on the floor. Jimin, Cookie, started checking him. Are you alright, baby? Yoongi looked at him. Nothing happened to him. He is alright, but he broke my coffee mug and this lamp. Jimin looked at him. Cookie, what's this? Why do you always break the things? Appa told you to not come here. Then why did you come here? Say sorry to Dada. Cookie quickly held his ears by his both the hands and looked at Yoongi. Yoongi, I'm not his Dada. Neither you are my anything, not this child. How many times should I tell you this? Set this in your mind. Looked at Cookie. And you? Why do you always break my things? Now do I drink coffee? Cookie went to somewhere and brought his milk bottle and gave to Yoongi. Do you want me to drink coffee in this? Cook nodded his head vigorously. I'm not a baby. Cookie held his hand and dragged him near the window. I'm walking. Why are you dragging me? Cookie pointed his finger outside. Yoongi, what outside? You can't go outside. This house is big enough for you to roam. Cookie went to somewhere and brought Yoongi's wine glass and kicked it, then pointed his finger outside. Yeah, you brat! Why are you breaking my only things? Jimin, Cookie, what happened? Why are you kicking all the things? It's not good to bring the things. You will hurt yourself. Held his hand. Now, no more breaking the things. Let's go to your room. Cookie removed his hand and went to window. Cookie, I really don't understand what you are trying to say. Yoongi held Cookie's hand. You can't understand baby's language but wanted a baby. What kind of a pa are you? Looked at Cookie. Come, let's go. Jimin, where are you going? What does he want? Yoongi, nothing. Clean this mess which your son has created. Left with Cookie. Yoongi made Cookie wear his shoes and took him outside. Their house is located near the forest. Yoongi, where did you kick your ball? Cookie pointed his finger to forest. I can't believe this much small child can kick the ball this far. Walked towards the forest and Cook also walked behind him. Where are you going? Picked a small stone and kicked it. No need to go anywhere. Stay here. I will go and bring your ball. Till then, don't kick anything. Yoongi went to bring his ball back and Cookie was looking at him with big doe eyes. He is Yunmin's son. He is only 1 year old. He couldn't speak. He is so scared of Yoongi. But then also, whenever he wanted anything, he went to him. With Cookie's birth, Yoongi's anger issue decreased. Now he didn't shout or misbehave with Jimin. He talked normally. He tried to give Cookie everything. He played with him and took him in hospital for vaccination. Whenever he fell sick, he took care of him by staying up all night. He never accepted Cookie as his son because of his so called ego. Yoongi was searching the ball and Cookie was impatiently waiting for him. Jimin was looking at them through the window with big smile. Yoongi got the ball and showed to Cookie. Cookie started jumping. Yoongi told him to not jump, but he didn't listen to him. He was so happy. While jumping, he slipped and fell down. His head bumped with the stone and blood started flowing. Both Yunmin quickly ran to him. Yoongi quickly picked him in his arms and removed his shirt and held his forehead by it. He told Yoongi to pick his car's key. He sat on passenger seat with Cookie and told Jimin to drive. He guided him towards the hospital. Cookie was crying so much. Yoongi was trying to pacify him. At midway, he passed out. Yoongi admitted him and doctor was checking him. Yoongi was standing outside of the ward and walking back and forth. He was shouting on everyone. Jimin was trying to calm down him. What boy? Sir, please calm down. Yoongi looked at him. Here my son is in pain and you are saying calm down. You don't know I am a mafia. I will shoot you. Bang the door. Doctor, doctor, what are you doing inside? Why are you taking this much time? Nurse came out. You can't shout like this. If you won't stay silent, then we have to take you outside. Jimin, I'm sorry. He's just a little worried. Nurse, control him. Went inside. Jimin pulled Yoongi in his embrace. Yoongi, calm down. Yoongi, how can you be this much chill? If anything happened to my son, then I will set this world fire. Jimin, shh. Nothing will happen to him. He only got a little cut. It's normal. Doctor are checking him now. He will be fine. And again he started jumping and running. Yoongi hugged him tightly. He is my son. Jimin, yes, he is your son and nobody can snatch him from you. Yoongi, I won't let him go anywhere. He will always stay with me. Soon doctor came there and informed them that he is fine and they both can meet him. Hearing this, Yoongi ran inside and saw Cookie was laying on the bed and his head was bandaged. A nurse was sitting in front of him and trying to him to not touch his bandage. Yoongi, Cookie? Cookie looked at him and pointed his finger on his forehead. It will be fine soon. Cookie picked the pillow and kicked it. You want your ball? Cookie nodded his head vigorously. I will bring new ball for you, okay? Carefully hugged him. Dada is sorry, Cookie. Dada shouldn't bring you outside. Dada will be more careful. Please forgive Dada. Cookie patted his back. Dada. Yoongi broke the hug and looked at him. Cookie, what did you say? Say again. Cookie, Dada. Yoongi looked at Jimin. Jimin, see, my son said his first word, Dada. Started jumping in happiness. Jimin looked at him, then upward. Yang, Yoongi's brother, are you looking now? See, your brother and my husband is this much happy. Happily wiped his tears. Yoongi went to Jimin and dragged him towards Cookie. What are you doing there? See, my son said Dada. Hugged him tightly. I'm so happy today. Cookie joined them in hug. Dada. Sometimes you have to step back to save others. If Jimin didn't step back, then Yoongi wouldn't be normal and this much happy. After Cookie's birth, Yoongi apologized to Jimin and started his treatment of anger issues. The revenge is never completed. It's a lifelong cycle. It's started by one person, but its effects are suffered by his future generations. You won't get anything by this except hatred, curse, and pain. The best revenge is to forget about the past and move on in the life. The end. Arthur's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Revenge. It's not the simple term, it owns the power to destroy your future generation. It never completed. Someone has to step back to stop this destruction. It won't give you anything. Jimin's stepbrother, Yoongi's brother, to take the revenge from his family, and Yoongi married to Jimin to take revenge of his brother's death. Jimin decided to step back to end this rivalry by his son. Cookie changed Yoongi's mindset and again made him normal person. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.